Stay with me and you will see my arms will hold you, baby, never leave, 'cause I believe I'm in love, sweet love, help me calling out your name, I feel no shame, I'm in love, sweet love, don't you ever go away, it'll always be this way, your heart has called me closer to you, I will be all that you need, just trust in what we're feeling, never leave, 'cause baby I believe in this love, sweet love, help me calling out your name, I feel no shame, I'm in love, sweet love, don't you ever go away, it'll always be this way, there's no stronger love in this world, oh baby no, you're my man, I'm your girl, I'll never go, wait and see, can't be wrong, don't you know this is where you belong, oh how sweet this dream, how lovely, baby, stay right here, never fear, I will be all that you need, never leave, 'cause baby I believe in this love, sweet love.
Back now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out.
Help me calling out your name, I feel no shame, I'm in love, sweet love, don't you ever go away, it'll always be this way, sweet so sweet, so sweet, so
see blur. Don't think I have the energy to add to my already mad rush. Just because it is the season, the perfect gift for me would be completions and connections left from last year. World tour, aeroplanes and babies. Met some guys but never the time. Most of 98 plus along those lines. So deck the halls and trim those trees. Raise up the cups of Christmas cheer. I just need to catch my breath. Christmas with my mates and share. Picture, frozen landscape, chill this room for 24 days. Evergreens, sparkling snow, get this winter over with. Flashback to springtime, sunny again. Would have been good to go for lunch. Couldn't agree, we were both free. We tried, we said we'd keep in touch. We didn't, of course, till the summertime. Out to the beach, he spoke, could have joined him. No, this time it was me. Sunburn in the 3rd degree. Now the calendar's just one page, and of course I am excited. Tonight, but I've set my mind not to do too much about it. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. This one this year. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. I've been dashing through the snow, cause I bundled up too tight. Last minute have to do a few cards, a few calls, because it's RSVP. No thanks, no party lights, it's Christmas Eve. Gonna relax, turn down all of my invites. Last fall I had a night to myself, same guy called Halloween party, waiting all night for him to show. This time his car wouldn't go. Forget it, it's cold, it's getting late. Trudge on home to celebrate in a quiet way. Online, doing Christmas right this time. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Tosco has provided me with the world's smallest turkey, already in the oven, nice and hot. Oh damn.
Ooh, yeah. Looks kind of haunted. A lot of Italianate and Gothic style homes you have right here. Madison Square. Oh, you got a cannon. Wow. Very pretty. The question is this better or Charleston? It has its own kind of a theme or different blend, I should say. Michael Kors. to the right. They're like federal style with a more iron twist, I guess. To your left is looks like what you might see in Charleston. So, guess a lot of copy and paste, you know. Got some Victorian era homes. Yep. One of these squares. Now look to your left, or right, I should say. A lot of infill development. They've been working on that. Back in Bay Street, I believe this is the front street of Savannah, heading towards the river. So what's, I guess you can say, different or better in Savannah is not just you have squares, but where the downtown, the commercial activities are more spread out rather than concentrated in few streets. But a lot of the commercial activity is more concentrated towards the river, the body of water. So, you know, really the big debate is which is better, Savannah or Charleston. But I believe they're two very, very remarkable cities. Clothing company, wow. Oh, look at this beautiful Second Empire style building. It seems like the buildings are generally taller, or you see a lot more buildings taller than 3 stories you see in Savannah more than you do in Charleston. I mean, if you can argue that Savannah is a lot more impressive and taller and more dense than Charleston, and I guess you can also argue, well, then South Carolina doesn't have much to offer compared to Georgia, but I could be wrong. I don't know. My assumptions are not always correct. Just gonna go back right here. And then we're going to see one of these squares. There's another square. I believe this is Franklin Square. You got many of these have statues and everything. It looks pretty nice, if you ask me. We're gonna drive along these like really narrow streets and see what they're all about. And you can see here you have a lot of these narrow streets, and we're gonna be taking a look at a lot of these places and see what they're like. This is Jefferson. So it seems like they have a narrow street and then they have a street that's a little bit wider. Now to your right, it seems like this one has a gazebo, and this is like a pedestrian-only street, so we'll just have to see what's that really about. And frankly, because of that, why don't we just drive around these pedestrian-only streets and see what they're really about. Look at this, here's another square. This is more of a paved plaza. You have an oyster bar right here. Let's take a look right here. And this is towards your right. It's a good amount of visitors. I mean, in these times, these areas are not as dead as many other, even larger cities, because I heard New York City and many other ones are fairly dead. I know. I'm probably the most attractive man you've ever seen in Savannah. Alright, that was random. So you could see right here, these are really these pedestrian-only streets that you have here, the city market. And so, let's take a look.